The Chrisleys from USA Network's Chrisley Knows Best has had their financial situation under scrutiny for years now. This includes drama with the Georgia Department of Revenue. Keep reading to find out how the Chrisley family makes money. It's no secret that the Chrisleys live a very lavish lifestyle. Fans see this throughout episodes of Chrisley Knows Best and Growing Up Chrisley. Reality Tidbit points out that at only 7 years old, Chloe Chrisley received a phone. Fans may also remember the fancy truck Grayson Chrisley got when he turned 15. Ultimately, this begs the question, how much do the Chrisleys make per episode? Unfortunately, the exact dollar amount that the Chrisleys make per episode isn't known. Luckily for inquiring minds, there is a way to get a rough estimate. According to Reality Star Facts, Savannah Chrisley's annual contract is $250,000 for the show. So that would mean she makes about $10,000 an episode of Chrisley Knows Best. When the Sassy by Savannah creator's other business endeavors is taken into account, it is thought that her 2021 net worth is about $1 million. So, which Chrisley makes the most money? The answer may be surprising. For starters, it isn't Todd Chrisley. Life and Style report that Julie Chrisley's estimated net worth is $3 million. Outside of the shows, including What's Cooking with Julie Chrisley, it's unclear where her money comes from. However, a source tells People she is well off. She has her own money. They even say that she's lent money to Todd over the years. Shockingly, Life and Style goes on to report that Todd Chrisley's net worth is actually in the negative to a tune of about $5 million. Celebrity Net Worth details some of the circumstances around the deficit. According to the outlet, Todd's initial fortune was made nearly exclusively in real estate. However, in 2012, the former millionaire filed for bankruptcy. At that time, he claimed $4.2 million in assets and $50 million in debt. In 2013, Chrisley Asset Management filed for corporate bankruptcy. What do you think about the Chrisleys and how they manage to live their lavish lifestyle? Please share your thoughts with us in the comment section below. Make sure to come back to TV Shows Ace for more Chrisley Knows Best news. Luxury homes, designer closets, sprawling marble kitchens stocked with Diet Coke and sass. Since its debut in 2014, Chrisley Knows Best has carved out its place in the American reality television landscape by showcasing the southern fried spectacle of the Chrisley family. Led by the sharp-toned, extravagantly groomed patriarch Todd Chrisley, the show captured audiences with its high-gloss portrayal of suburban affluence and family dysfunction, part sitcom, part docusoap. But beneath the surface of the scripted spontaneity and choreographed chaos lies a question of economic intrigue. How much did the Chrisley family earn per episode? The answer, though not officially disclosed, is a complex patchwork of industry speculation, legal documentation, and deductive math, a journey through the glittery yet shadowed world of reality TV economics. Southern Opulence meets network ratings. Chrisley Knows Best premiered on the USA Network and quickly became one of its flagship reality shows. At its peak, the series drew over 1 million viewers per episode, a solid figure for cable television. Each episode served up a heady cocktail of excess. Luxury vehicles parked outside their Georgia mansion, wardrobes curated like department store showrooms, and parenting stunts that felt both absurd and endearing. Todd, Julie, and their children played out their lives before the cameras with the precision of seasoned performers. The show's initial premise revolved around Todd's real estate empire and the family's flamboyant lifestyle. But what started as a peek into suburban wealth slowly evolved into a family-centered series about marriage, parenting, and the complications of fame. Spin-offs followed. Growing Up Chrisley, according to Chrisley, expanding the family's brand, and with it, the checks they cashed. Dollars behind the draw. Salaries for reality TV stars vary widely depending on the network, the popularity of the show, and the roles individuals play in it. While networks do not usually publish salaries, several entertainment analysts and outlets have offered estimates for the Chrisley Knows best cast based on comparable shows and public information. Savannah Chrisley, one of the breakout personalities from the series, reportedly earned around $10,000 per episode at the height of the show's popularity. Her involvement extended beyond the original series and into spin-offs, brand sponsorships, and social media campaigns. If Savannah was pulling in that figure, it stands to reason that her parents, Todd and Julie, earned considerably more. Todd, both the central figure and an executive producer of the show, is believed to have earned anywhere from $30,000 per episode. Julie's role as co-star and maternal counterbalance likely brought in an estimated $20,000 to $30,000 per episode. These numbers, though speculative, align with industry standards for successful reality TV families. The younger Chrisleys, Chase, Grayson, and even little Chloe, would likely earn less, perhaps in the $8,000 to $15,000 range per episode, depending on screen time, age, and negotiated contracts. Over a typical 20-episode season, the family's collective earnings likely amounted to over $1.5 million to $2 million, not including income from spin-offs, promotional work, and merchandise. Beyond the show, the business of being a Chrisley television appearances weren't the Chrisleys' only revenue stream. As with many reality TV families, the show served as a launchpad for brand building and entrepreneurial ventures. The family developed podcast series, fashion lines, and endorsement deals. Savannah and Chase pursued independent projects, including skincare brands and real estate work. Social media presence, measured in millions of followers, translates directly to advertising dollars, with each sponsored post reportedly netting several $1,000s. However, as their fame rose, so did scrutiny. In a twist that rivaled their on-screen drama, Todd and Julie were indicted in 2019 on charges of tax evasion and bank fraud. By 2022, they were convicted, sentenced to federal prison, and ordered to pay restitution totaling $17.2 million. The courtroom revelations included staggering details about financial mismanagement, falsified documents, shell corporations, and years of unpaid taxes. Court documents reveal that Todd and Julie channeled at least $6 million in show-related earnings through a production company, 7 Seas Productions, between 2013 and 2016. These funds, allegedly concealed from tax authorities, aligned with the earnings estimated from their salaries. The scandal cast a long shadow over the family's financial legacy and complicated their previously gleaming public image. Estimating the real value of an episode breaking down per episode earnings is more than just multiplying base salaries. The real income from Chrisley Knows best came in layered forms: base salary, direct payment for appearing in each episode, executive producer fees. Todd Chrisley's additional credit likely meant a second stream of earnings. Spin-off residuals. As stars of Growing Up Chrisley, Savannah and Chase earned their own contracts, rebroadcast, and streaming revenue. Though reality TV doesn't often carry large syndication packages, USA Network streaming rights likely delivered additional income over time. Merchandise and appearances, branded content, public appearances, and book sales, including Todd's 2014 memoir, added to their financial portfolio. Taking all this into account, each episode was worth far more to the family than the checks they received to film it. With production staff, editors, crew, and marketers working behind the scenes, the Chrisley Knows best operation functioned as a mid-level entertainment enterprise. On a 20-episode season, the family may have seen cumulative revenue approaching $3 to $4 million, depending on bonuses and cross-branding deals. A collapse in real-time by season 10, the narrative around the show shifted dramatically. Headlines about federal convictions began replacing coverage of reality pranks and parenting faux pas. Public opinion grew more skeptical. Still, USA Network aired the 10th season, effectively concluding the show while its stars awaited sentencing. Ironically, The Chrisleys may have earned some of their highest viewership numbers during this period. Audiences tuned in with morbid curiosity, watching episodes filmed long before the trial. Episodes now haunted by what the audience knew was coming. This blending of reality and tragedy, success and scandal, solidified Chrisley Knows Best as not just entertainment, but a cultural case study. Aftermath. Income without the spotlight as Todd and Julie entered federal prison in 2023. The family brand pivoted. Savannah took over guardianship of younger siblings and launched her own podcast, revealing new facets of family life, financial struggle, and attempts to rebrand in the post-prison era. She spoke openly about downsizing, restructuring finances, and adjusting to life without the income stream the show had once provided. Residuals from reruns may continue, though court-ordered restitution could divert funds away from the family. Meanwhile, any future television ventures likely rest in the hands of the next generation. Whether or not a network will gamble on another Chrisley franchise remains uncertain. While no official ledger exists, the best available estimates suggest the Chrisley family collectively earned between $60,000 and $100,000 per episode, depending on the season and the cast members featured. Over 10 seasons and more than 200 episodes, that places potential gross earnings at $15 million to $20 million.